the way we have Misha set up in the house, we don't want to isolate her from the other dogs and from the family. We need to get her learning, having dogs walking by her, being right in the middle of Leo, right in the middle of everything. So what we do is we've got a 6-foot leash, and we have it tethered up to a nice strong sofa leg, and Leo. And that way she can be completely involved, and as opposed to being put into a crate where she would be isolated from everybody. So she's got her own bed, she's got her own, water that all the dogs share, and she's right in the middle of everything. So I think it's really important. The first couple days that we had her, we did have her muzzled, but she's earned the right not to have the muzzle on anymore. And this way you can also keep a close eye on her and monitor if she gets too tense physically. You can see she's not reacting to the puppy at all. So I think it's a really important part of her rehab to be included and involved in the family and the household, but safely. And, her world is this big, but it's a nice world. And then maybe she'll earn a bigger world as she proves herself. So that is what I like to show on the inside of the house. Good girl. That's a good girl, Misha. And when she's, happy and behaving herself because the other dog is teasing her with the toy, I'm going to tell her she's a good girl, because she needs to know the difference between right and wrong. She gets corrected when she's wrong. She gets praised when she's right. And with a smart dog like that, she'll get the picture eventually. You just have to be really consistent with the message to her. Don't overindulge her with affection, because she hasn't quite really earned it yet. Only praise when she really deserves it. That's a good girl, Misha. Sitting there nicely.
Yeah, really important. If she sits nice, she's relaxed, then praise her. Just give her a good.
The state of mind that you want her to be in is the state of mind. That's when you praise her, not when she's hyper and jumping up on you, because that's not the state of mind you want.
Now, she seems to be really focused on Renee. She keeps watching you. And is that because she's,
We had a little chit-chat a couple days ago. And
Leo, don't chew on that.
And I kind of really dominated her, and I took her down like another dog. I grabbed her on the neck, and I didn't hurt her, but just mentally I did put her below me and just told her I'm the boss. And I think that has a big influence. Now she's totally submissive to me. Even when I go get her on the leash, she goes down, but she's not afraid of me, but she's just submissive. What I want to have, because I'm the boss.
Submissive isn't a bad word. It just means that she's mentally yielding. A lot of people think submission, that means, some dominating, it's not. It's about mentally yielding to the person. So it's important that people know the difference.
So is this something that Rhonda will need to do as well to
Definitely.
Yeah,
taking leadership, especially when you have multiple dogs in a household. I mean, even with one dog, but especially with multiple dogs, you need to be the boss. And I promise you never have a problem. If you're the boss, doesn't matter how many dogs you have. We had as much as 6 to 7 dogs we had here, and there have been male dogs and females mixed up. It doesn't matter. If you keep control, you don't have a problem.
Okay.
And when you've got multiple dogs, the dynamic is going to be more energetic, so it's important to be that much more diligent than when you've just got no other dog in the house except for her. You can let your guard down a little bit more, but when you've got multiple dogs, you've got to be on lookout all the time. Don't rest on your laurels if you've had a good day and assume everything's going to be fine. Because she can have 3 good days in a row, and then Leo, come on, puppy. Good girl, Misha.
And also, I don't know if it was on camera before, when she came here on purpose, I came down here, and when she comes to me, I'm not looking at her, and she starts jumping on me. And maybe a lot of people think it's cute, a little dog jumping on me, but the problem with her, I don't let her doing, because that's kind of taking over me. Here, you mine. I don't want to do this. I just push her off and The only time I do pet her, when she behaves, she's normal next to me. I'm not forcing myself on her. Oh, I want to pet you now. I grab you. And I think if somebody owns Misha, they should tell everybody, and there should be the rules. No touch and no look at the dog in the beginning until she comes to the person. Don't force yourself. I mean, you should this with every dog. You should do this. They shouldn't bite you when you go down there, but she's in rehab, and give her the chance and have her going to you. When she comes to you and start really pushing herself on you, you may give her a pet when she behaves, but not that you force yourself.
Okay.